Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bradley Onion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Here's Harris to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the...
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Trubisky. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
2-yard line.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Buccaneers' 16-yard line.
From the 16, Trubisky. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010.
21-yard line.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
A 38-yard.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On on the ground. This is Leonard Fournette. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
21-yard line.
McSorley from the shotgun. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Going for it all, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It leads to second.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Play action. Now Trubisky. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down, they're going to throw for it with McSorley. They find some open field here. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Touchdown, Bears. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point safely through, and the lead now stands at 13. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, McSorley. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
His pass complete.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Bears 13, Buccaneers nothing.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bears take over.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
They go play action with Trubisky. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
1st and 10.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Point is,
And he puts it through.
makes the score Bears 20, Buccaneers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing the second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
2 yards. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, it's McSorley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First catch there for Evans, good enough for a first down.
A gain of 16
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. McSorley, 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Buccaneers.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. And we'll have to check the flag, but I think this one's going to stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead now down to 20.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky, and he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A 3-yard pickup.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. McSorley sets to pass. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 37. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7-yard pickup.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
2-yard line.
Rolling to his right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing is McSorley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for Chris Godwin.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. McSorley once more looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's McCoy. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3-yard pickup.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Complete.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
22 yards. First down.
Fournette, a first down carry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
On the carry.
10 more there and another first down.
12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Now McSorley. This is caught. Gronkowski down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
It's
A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. McSorley. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Ronald Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14.
Makes the score.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it And get the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get them.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
At the 21.
On 2nd and 9. McSorley. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's McSorley to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.